Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Colin at Black Dog Outdoor Sports. So today is a beautiful Friday and we're getting ready to look into a nice 65-degree weekend. And I think that we're gonna try to get out and go fish. One of the important things that we want to do is obviously we want to check the weather and water conditions. We want to see how fast the water's going and how clear it is. That will help us determine which flies to use and then which access point on the river we're going to take. When going through and checking all of our gear, fly line is one of the important things that we want to look at. So when we're looking at an inspecting line, we want to pass it through our fingers, bend it over, and then look and see if there's any cracks or delamination, or just if it's worn out. So if line is worn out, by all means, unspool it, gather it all up, but don't throw it away. Bring it in, and we have a big cardboard box that we're collecting all sorts of line for. And basically, when we get our box full, we're mailing this line out to Montana. And there's a company out in Montana that recycles all that line, and they make jewelry. They make really cool bracelets, they make lanyards, they make keychains, they make croquis, they make all sorts of cool stuff out of old line. So rather than throwing it away and having it end up in the garbage in the landfill and whatnot, bring it in, and then we'll recycle it out to Montana where they can make new cool stuff. So if you're into replacing your line because your old line is shot, we carry a bunch of different lines here, all different styles by Scientific Angler, by Orvis, and by Rio. So we certainly have all the line that you may need for any excursion, any adventure. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. But really, we're getting in everything right now because it is spring. We're getting into the opener of our season, and we've been getting many, many deliveries from Sims and Orvis and Fairbanks and everyone else. So by all means, stop by and see us. And if I don't have it, it's on its way, or I will get it for you. So fly line, we have what you need, most likely. So if your line is in good shape and you're going on an excursion or an adventure, and you need to change the type of line that you have, rather than buying additional spools, if that's something that you don't have the funds for or don't feel like doing, you can certainly unspool all that line, hold it on a recycled or old spool, and then reline your new spool. With whatever proper line you're going to be using. So for instance, I have a customer that lives here like in Oneonta, and he's going to Key West, and he's got some weight forward 9-weight line that he uses around here for salmon, but he's going to be going to catch big fish, hopefully, down south. So he wants to have some sinking line to get that fly down further, deeper, faster. So he's going to unspool the weight forward floating line and then add some sinking tip line. And his line is in still good condition, so there's no need to recycle that. A really handy tool that we use here in the shop is going to be the Rio Cranky Kit, if you can see that. So this basically has an old spool, and you can connect the leader tippet material to this and then crank it up, and then you're left with the backing exposed. And that allows you to then later attach the backing back to your reel and then rewind it. So this is a pretty handy way to keep your line if it's in good shape. If your line is still in good shape, but it's dirty from last year, it has pond scum on it, it's gross, it's stinky, and you want to rejuvenate that line, there are 3 things that we have here at the shop that you can do so. So the first thing is going to be the Quick and Easy. I keep it in my pocket, keep it in my vest. It's going to be by Rio, and this is going to be just a quick and easy towelette. So this is going to be something that if you just get the line in scum and it's gross, you can kind of reel back, open this, don't throw it away. Obviously, you're going to recycle or throw this out when you get home. And then clean that line really nice. So these are disposable. They're pretty cool. They work really well. If you're not into using something and tossing it, you want to have something that lasts a lot longer and used many, many times over. The Wonder Cloth is a really nice product. The Wonder Cloth basically does the same thing. Get it a little bit wet, and then it's already got that material in there that helps clean the line and then pass the line through. A lot of people will use, in combination with the Wonder Cloth, the Rio Agent X. So the Agent X is a line treatment. It's supposed to keep your line performing at its highest levels. It's going to keep it clean. It's going to keep it buoyant. It's a really, really good product. So we have all those things here for you. If you've got questions, if you're new, feel free to stop by and see us. If you want to go on trips or adventures, we've got guides lined up that can send you out. Yeah, we're here. We're waiting for you to stop by. So keep your lines tight. Shoot straight.